Time check on Tobago Updates is brought to you by Flow, Tobago's newest fiber network.
This Christmas, speed is on us. Get up to 300 megabits per second of speed with our new Link Up Plus plan. Enjoy more speed, more channels, and free streaming for less. Plus, introducing Link Up More with up to 1 gig download speed. Download, stream, video calls, share memes, and more. Get free installation when you sign up in-store or online today at discoverflow.co.
Canadian social media influencer visits the island. Minority leader accuses chief secretary of failing to provide accountability to Tobago. Tobago Council celebrates its stalwarts, and in sport, Tobagonian takes third place in Run Barbados Sand Dune Half Marathon despite adversity. Good evening, I'm Patricia Nicholson-Richards. This is your Tobago Updates television news for Monday, 11th December 2023. Now to our top story. Minority leader Kelvin Morris has accused the current Tobago House of Assembly administration of not living up to its promises. During a press conference held at the Minority Council's headquarters in Scarborough today, Morris called out the Farley Augustine-led administration for not being transparent and accountable. He also raised the issue of secretaries not responding to their questions in the House. Ariana Stipio has the report.
Minority Leader Kelvin Morris presented a newspaper report detailing a statement Chief Secretary Farley Augustine made when the PDP party won the THA elections. Morris believes it contradicts the quality of the administration today. Morris then proceeded to read the report.
I made a covenant with you that all 15 of us, those who will end up as elected members and those who will come in as councillors, we covenant with you that will give you a THA that is far more transparent and accountable.
Morris accused Augustine of not following through on the promise of being transparent and accountable. He noted that this is exemplified by how the THA legislature operates and the standing orders of the House.
What we have encountered in recent times when it comes to the questions to secretaries and the questions and answers to chief secretary is that secretaries are now refusing either by making themselves absent or deferring questions.
This is a result of the Secretary for the Division of Food Security, Natural Resources, the Environment and Sustainable Development not being present in the last sitting to answer questions that continue to be deferred. Explaining further, Morris stated that as the minority, they asked these questions on behalf of the people of Tobago, making them aware of what is happening with the governance and administration of their affairs.
However, what we are seeing happening and what is clear to me is that this current administration has no intention to answer the important questions. They have no intention to be truthful with the people of Tobago. They have no intention to be honest.
He continued by saying that the current administration has no intention to be transparent and accountable. Morris declared that he was prepared to name and shame those who refused to answer questions. He named the Chief Secretary, Secretary for the Division of Infrastructure, Quarries and Urban Development Trevor James, the Secretary for Tourism, Culture, Antiquities and Transportation, Councillor Tasha Boris, and many more for not answering questions presented in the House. Ariana Scipio, Tobago Updates Television News.
Prime Minister Dr. Keith Rowley has accused the Integrity Commission of deliberately tarnishing his reputation. This as he responded to a third investigation into alleged breaches of the Integrity in Public Life Act. The probe revolves around contracts awarded to his personal friend, businessman Alan Warner. Rowley has since denied any involvement and claimed the Integrity Commission is trying to associate him with contracts unfairly. The Integrity Commission cites information from the public domain and is investigating contracts related to the A&R Robinson International Airport, Rowley's residence in Tobago, contracts by Warner Construction, and the Shervan Estate land development. Well, while there continues to be no disruption in transportation for cruise ship passengers, maxi-taxi drivers are calling for cruise ship agents to be based in Tobago. President of the Maxi-Taxi Drivers and Owners Association, Cloyd Williams, believes there are more benefits to be enjoyed with a Tobagonian cruise ship tour agent.
Several years have passed since a cruise ship agent was based in Tobago, and the president of the Maxi-Taxi Drivers and Owners Association, Cloyd Williams, is eager for a change.
Because whenever the issue of money comes, the agent will talk about diverting his ships to Trinidad. And I'm saying, why wait until this happens? Right? Why wait till the cup empty before you can fill it, you know?
The maxi-taxi drivers are still owed money for transporting cruise ship passengers on tours provided through Cavallo's Cruise Services. The issue gained attention on November 11th, when over 300 cruise ship passengers on board the Jewel of the Seas had their tours cancelled due to a no-show of buses. The drivers claim that the outstanding payments were from the previous cruise ship seasons. However, Williams insists that the no-show was due to a shortage of buses and not a protest of outstanding payments.
But I told my members striking should not be an option. Whether the agent pays or not, let's continue to work. We save the image of the destination, we save the THA, the ships, the FCCA, and so on.
He assured that they are working with the travel agent to settle their differences. In the meantime, there are no further reports of problems in meeting the demand of cruise ship passengers as vessels frequently visit Tobago. Williams attributes this to the Tobago House of Assembly allowing state-owned buses to be used.
And this is something I've been advocating for quite a number of years. But it took a crisis to bring out the results.
Williams also reported positive feedback on their efforts to obtain additional permits for maxi-taxis from the Ministry of Works and Transport.
We had a meeting last 2 weeks. I was not there, but I was represented. And on Sunday, decided to give us a few more. Last night, I was told 8. Somebody told me 17, but I still wait on the correspondence.
Over 70 cruise ships are expected for the 2023-2024 season. Candace Jackson, Tobago Updates, Television News.
We'll take a short break and come back with more news. Do stay with us.
This Christmas we celebrate it, cause BMobile they come with rating. So brace yourself for plenty prices, cause this season will be the nice. It's the most deals and the most vibes and the most cars and the most price. The most giveaways, the most parang. Having a Christmas season with BMobile. I want a Christmas season with BMobile. Bring the sorrel with us to a Merry Christmas. Having a Christmas season with BMobile.
Top up, buy a plan, sign up or pay your bills. Enjoy the best Trinbago Christmas. BMobile. Life is on.
Tobago Glass Supplies has been a leading name for over 37 years in the glass and aluminum market in Tobago. We provide an extensive range of high-quality, innovative aluminum and glass products for commercial and residential use. Competitive prices with superior and professional services by committed employees who are guided by rigid quality standards. Tobago Glass Supplies specializes in the manufacture and installation of glass and aluminum products that are essential to today's homeowners and the business environment. We are engaged in marketing, sales, and installation of a variety of products. These ranges from windows and doors to necessities such as mirrors for homes and vehicles, designed and manufactured in-house or imported.
Hey, hello guys, welcome. Come have a seat. Oh, this is so stylish and love the fabric. Darlings, you must tell us where you got your new furnishings.
We got them locally at Standard. They've got new chic European furniture, crafted from high quality material.
Oh, Standard?
No, it's Standard, their brand new Hive collection.
Experience luxurious European furniture at a price you will love. The Hive Collection, now exclusively available at Standard.
At JK Tech, we bring technology to your doorstep. From cutting-edge laptops to reliable printers, we've got it all. Nationwide delivery and a new website for easy online ordering. JK Tech is your one-stop shop for your electronics and computer needs. Carrying top brands such as Acer, Samsung, HP, and much more. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram at JKTechTT or visit jktechtt.com. Quality tech is just a click away. JK Tech. Evaluate your shopping experience, your tech, your way. Call or WhatsApp 383-2651. Shop smart, shop JK Tech.
Thank you so much for staying with us. Popular Ghanaian content creator Wodemaya is in Tobago. With 1.47 million YouTube subscribers, he is on a mission to change the negative perception of Africa. Wodemaya arrived in Tobago on Sunday and has been posting about his visit to Tobago since he landed. Reporter Tanika Cruikshank tells us more about his mission.
Welcome to Tobago.
Kobina Akon, a freelance YouTuber and vlogger from Ghana, better known by his brand name, Wodemaya, holds an aeronautical engineering degree from China's Shenyang Aerospace University. He is traveling around the world vlogging about cultural exchange. After touching down in Tobago, Wodemaya was overwhelmed by the island's hospitality.
The way the people from here have been receptive to me, it's been incredible. From I started from Brazil, but from Suriname, Guyana, and Trinidad and Tobago, I feel like not even going back to Africa. We love to hear it. Yeah, because you know, you meet people in town, because I do most of my things in Africa. As a travel content creator, I only travel Africa. The reason why I'm here is to connect the CIS region.
By focusing on one nation at a time, Wodemaya seeks to transform the unfavorable image of Africa and encourage people to visit, vacation and invest, making it a desirable destination.
Just want to connect Africans in Tobago with Africans in Africa. Just get to know the history of how Africans got in here, the history of Africans in general, the way of life of the Africans living in Tobago, and also get to dive into see the food they eat in here and then compare with the food that we eat in various countries in Africa to see the connection that we have.
Africa to the World is a project that Wodemaya uses to connect with those interested in Africa and the African diaspora, offering insights on the continent not covered by the media.
I think my first video that I did from here was telling you guys how the country has oil and they've managed to use the oil to develop, the coastline of the country, which I think it's commendable. So also the connectivity, driving within the country. Sometimes when you live in a country, you don't know how developed your country is until someone comes in and tells you that, because I've been to so many countries.
Tanika Cruikshank, Tobago Updates Television News.
Well, in a dazzling celebration held on Saturday, 9th December, the People's National Movement Tobago Council marked its 25th anniversary with an award ceremony where many persons were honored, including long-standing members. Travesia Phillips tells us more.
The PNM Tobago Council celebrated its 25th anniversary with an award ceremony. The event, hosted by Senator Lawrence Hislop and former THA Secretary Marcelin Melville Jack, saw the presence of distinguished guests, including Prime Minister Dr. Keith Rowley, Chairman of the Tobago Council Larry Paul, and political leader Ansel Dennis. Notable figures like MP for Tobago West, Shamfa Kajol Lewis, and MP for Tobago East, Ayana Webster Roy, also graced the occasion. The ceremony, lasting over 57 minutes, showcased the achievements and contributions of the PNM Tobago Council.
This evening's program promises to be one of reflective, celebration for the outstanding legacy of good governance and productivity that exemplified 25 years of PNM service to the people of Tobago.
Attention was drawn to the PNM's leadership of the Tobago House of Assembly and credited with developing myriad opportunities across sectors.
The PNM-led THA followed closely by developing a plethora of opportunities in various sectors, leveling the playing field and allowing Tobagonians the chance at, in many cases, 2 bites of the cherry. From infrastructure to healthcare, community development to youth and sport, from agriculture to housing and settlements, and tourism and culture, we have experienced exponential achievements that will not only be attributed to an island such as ours.
The Tobago Council also recognized and honored the stalwart individuals who have passed on.
The Tobago Council has decided to pause and ensure that honor is given where honor is due. You see, the PNM is not strong by chance. In the PNM, we have some true laborers in the vineyard, some true soldiers that have served selflessly, people that have laid the foundation.
Among the awardees were individuals such as Vernon Macmillan, Jonathan Daniel, Jamaica Toppin, Denisha Manning, and several others. These individuals were acknowledged for their exceptional contributions to the party and the community. Travicia Phillips, Tobago Updates Television News.
Switching to news in Guyana, Guyanese President Irfan Ali and Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro will meet on December 14th in St. Vincent and the Grenadines to address the Essequibo border controversy between their nations. The meeting, arranged by St. Vincent and the Grenadines Prime Minister Dr. Ralph Gonzalez, will involve the presence of Brazilian President Luiz Inácio da Silva, CARICOM, and a UN Under-Secretary General. Ali stressed Guyana's commitment to international peace and security. Candice Jackson tells us more.
Amid a day of prayer in memory of the 5 Guyana Defense Force servicemen who died on Wednesday when their helicopter crashed near the Venezuelan border during an operation, President of Guyana, Dr. Irfan Ali, addressed the agreement to meet with Venezuela on Thursday. Ali explained that Guyana is committed to peace in the region.
In the interest of regionalism, in the interest of peace and stability, good neighborly relations, the coexistence of 2 countries sharing a border, Guyana is always up for any action that would enhance relationship.
The dispute over the Essequibo region recently escalated when Venezuela hosted a referendum to seize control of the long-contested oil-rich area and grant Venezuelan citizenship to all its residents. The situation has garnered the attention of regional and international bodies, with a majority advocating for a peaceful resolution. After a CARICOM meeting last Friday, a call was made to both Guyana and Venezuela for a conversation on the matter. While Guyana agreed to the meeting, it remains resolute in its position.
There is absolutely no compromise. This matter is before the ICJ, and that is where it shall be settled. There is no negotiations on this. There is no compromise on this.
In a previous statement, Maduro expressed that the upcoming meeting aims to uphold the vision of maintaining Latin America and the Caribbean as a peaceful zone, free from external interference. Additionally, the statement mentioned Maduro's conversation with the UN Secretary General, Antonio Guterres, who pledged to support initiatives promoting direct dialogue between involved parties. Guterres also emphasized his long-standing offer to facilitate a resolution to the dispute. According to AFP News Agency's report on Saturday, Brazilian President Luiz Inácio Lula da Silva advised Maduro during a phone call to refrain from implementing unilateral measures that could exacerbate Venezuela's border dispute with Guyana. Meanwhile, Guyana's president is hoping good sense will prevail and that
the threat of disruption will cease.
Candice Jackson, Tobago Updates Television News.
Our sport report is coming up next. Stay with us.
Light up the Christmas with the best fiber. Surfboard channel switch to Amplia. Thousands in prizes, plenty smart TVs. 1 year free service and free groceries. We surfing with Amplia. We winning with Amplia. We binging with Amplia. We winning with Amplia. Sign up now for 50% off plus a chance to win over $100,000 in prizes. Call 800-4663.
Rotisserie, mouth-watering fries, salads, combos, and specials galore. Feeling for something to eat? Come and see. Our rotisserie is seasoned to the T. Kicking chicken, masala, and jerk roast. Crispy fries made from scratch. Who do you know can beat that? Or salads freshly cut and packed. When you taste it, you'll be wanting to come back. So come check us out on number 2 Robinson Street, Uptown Scarborough, Tobago. We open on Saturday nights from 7:30 to 11:30 p.m. Monday to Thursday, we're open from 10 a.m. to 9:30 p.m. and on Friday, 10 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Contact us at 772-7443 and all social media handles at the Rotisserie Factory.
The Division of Settlements, Public Utilities and Rural Development has relocated its Crown Point office to Glen Road in Scarborough to better serve you, our clients. Our main office is located at the corner of Glen Road and Glen Road Branch number 1, the building formerly occupied by Costa. Our grant and electrical inspectorate services can be accessed at number 2 Montessori Drive in Glen Road, building 1 and 2.
Welcome to our sport report. Despite facing adversity, Tobagonian athlete Elvis Turner secured a commendable third-place finish in the prestigious Run Barbados Sand Dune Half Marathon this past weekend. Turner's triumph is even more impressive, considering this is not his first time participating in the event, and he graced the podium while confronting physical challenges. More details from our sport reporter, Marcus Daniel.
Let's Talk Golf Tobago recently held an awards ceremony for Cycle 6 of their junior golf program. In partnership with Republic Bank Limited, this year's program also catered to athletes with special needs. 42 participants graduated from this year's cycle.
So we'll take you now to the story we wanted to share with you before about Elvis Turner securing a commendable third-place finish in the prestigious Run Barbados Sand Dune Half Marathon this past weekend.
Tobago's distance runner Elvis Turner had to settle for another third-place finish at the 40th annual Run Barbados Sand Dunes Half Marathon over the weekend. Turner stopped the clock at 1 hour, 20 minutes and 18 seconds in a field of 221 competitors. Last year, Turner made the podium with a time of 1 hour, 18 minutes and 22.2 seconds. Before departing for Barbados, Turner told Tobago Update Sports that his goal was to better his 2022 time and improve his placing. Commenting after the race, Turner said,
I entered the race from the time I landed in Barbados. I was feeling a pain in my legs, and I pray that I do good today. And the first half of the race was pretty okay. Coming into the second half, it was a little tough with the wind coming back, but overall I conquered the course, came in third thanks and thanks to Richard Jones, coach Trinidad.
The runners had to battle a strong headwind and a few steep hills along the island's east coast in one of the oldest races in the Caribbean. Trinidadian Nicholas Romani completed an outstanding weekend of road running by clinching a hat-trick of wins. Competing in his first ever Run Barbados, Romani won the Fun Mile, 10K and half marathon races. Overall, more than 600 persons, a mixture of professional and recreational athletes, participated in 8 events over a 24-hour period. Marcus Daniel, Tobago Update Sports.
Junior golfers were celebrated this weekend at the Let's Learn Golf Tobago Awards ceremony. The event was held at Magdalena Grand Hotel, and Marcus Daniel shares insights about the junior golfers who received recognition.
Let's Talk Golf Tobago recently held an awards ceremony for Cycle 6 of their junior golf program. In partnership with Republic Bank Limited, this year's program also catered to athletes with special needs. 42 participants graduated from this year's cycle at a function held at the Magdalena Grand Hotel. Participants practiced twice per week from February to November under the watchful eyes of several local golf professionals. Mrs. Andrea Raghunath Gopal highlighted some of the accomplishments for the year. Participants received certificates of participation and medals won in tournaments. In the drive, chip and putt competition, Sarah Sukram, Tamara Phillip and Josiah Prince took the top 3 positions. In the free holes boys 10 and under category, the winner was Carrie Baines. Lucky Pierre secured victory in the 6 holes boys 10 and under category. In the girls' 6 holes 6 to 8 years, Milan Pilgrim emerged as the victor. Bethany Sykes claimed the girls' 9 holes 13 to 15 category. Kezia Dumas won the 9 holes 11 to 13 girls category. Tyler Barrow triumphed in the boys' 9 holes 10 to 13 category. And Rayan Aman Banzal secured victory in the boys' 18 holes 13 to 14 category, as well as the MVP 2023 award. National Director of Special Olympics Trinidad and Tobago, Ferdinand Bibi, informed the gathering, which included Assistant Secretary with responsibility for sport Wayne Clark, that due to the impact of the program, golf will be included in the next edition of the Tobago Games. Marcus Daniel, Tobago Update Sports.
And that does it for a sport report. We'll take a quick break and come back with more. Stay tuned.
This Christmas, speed is on us. Get up to 300 megabits per second of speed with our new Link Up Plus plan. Enjoy more speed, more channels, and free streaming for less. Plus, introducing Link Up More with up to 1 gig download speed. Download, stream, video call, share memes, and more. Get free installation when you sign up in-store or online today at discoverflow.co.
The Botanical Gardens in Scarborough are adorned with Christmas lights, much to the delight of the children and families. A special opening ceremony took place on Friday night, and reporter Tanika Cruikshank tells us more.
A considerable amount of work and effort was invested in illuminating the Botanical Gardens with Christmas lights, as stated by Chairman of the Tobago Reforestation and Watershed Rehabilitation Program, Didan Daniel. He explained that the organization aims to make the 2023 Christmas season unique and distinct from previous years.
And hoping over the next couple of weeks that you all will participate in the whole lineup of activities that we have planned for you, which include things for the family, including movies, parang, music, miniature golf, a whole lot of events and goods and services to really engage your attention.
Deputy Chairman of the TRWRP, Tamika Seals Mansano, pointed out that the Botanical Garden was the most appropriate location for bringing a little Christmas cheer into Scarborough.
And tonight we pay homage to the light of the world by bringing a little light to the center of Tobago. The Botanic Gardens is at our capital, Scarborough.
Salesman Sanu explained that the transformation of the Botanical Gardens for this season included lights display and various activities of intent to engage Tobago residents and promote camaraderie among visitors.
So spread the word so that everybody can come and participate and have a glorious season, a season of hope, joy and peace.
Secretary of Food Security, Natural Resources, the Environment and Sustainable Development, Natisha Charles Panton, remarked that the illumination of the Botanical Gardens provides an opportunity for families to bond.
Because this is a time, Christmas time is a time for us to get together and enjoy the ambience of the garden. Right? I love what I see here.
The Botanical Garden remains open until January 6, 2024. Tanika Cruikshank, Tobago Updates Television News.
Gee Whiz, It's Christmas was the theme for the Music Amateurs Christmas concert. Held at the St. Joseph RC Church in Scarborough on Sunday, the Music Amateurs Choir hosted their concert, which featured an array of musical performances. Ariana Scipio attended the concert and brings us these highlights.
Gee Whiz, It's Christmas was hosted by former independent senator and cultural icon Dr. Eastlyn McKenzie. She introduced the Music Amateurs Choir, who kicked off the event by performing a rendition of There's a Star in the East.
We must fall if we want to find the love of the tiny child sent from heaven above. He will change the world with his love.
Vocalist Hermina Charles, distinguished as a prominent member of the esteemed Marionettes Chorale group in Trinidad, captivated audience with her soul-stirring rendition of the timeless hymn O Holy Night. Following Hermina Charles's mesmerizing performance, the junior ensemble, with their youthful exuberance and budding talent, presented a heartwarming rendition of Sweet Little Baby Jesus, adding a delightful and charming touch to the musical celebration. The Reloaded Steel Orchestra delivered a stirring rendition of The Little Drummer Boy. Their unique interpretation, resonating through the rhythmic beats of the steel drums, brought a dynamic and invigorating energy to the performance, showcasing the versatility and creativity of the ensemble. Consisting of children of many ages, the Scarborough Methodist Primary School Choir sang I'm Getting Nothing for Christmas.
Somebody switched on me. Oh, I'm getting nothing for Christmas. Mommy and Daddy,
Remaining faithful to the theme, the Music Amateurs Choir took to the stage, enchanting the audience with their harmonious rendition of Gee Whiz, It's Christmas. Their musical prowess and commitment to delivering a delightful performance added a touch of merriment and cheer to the celebratory ambience.
I guess it's just to say, Gee Whiz, it's Christmas.
The concert continued with many performances, including the Christmas Waltz, and concluded with one last captivating performance from the Music Amateurs Choir to close off the event. Ariana Scipio, Tobago Updates Television News.
Well, what's Christmas without Christmas parties? Assemblyman Megan Morrison hosted her yearly Christmas party for the people of Mount St. George Goodwood district over the weekend. Here's more.
Assemblyman Megan Morrison defines a Christmas party as a get-together that honors the holidays and marks the conclusion of the academic year. Morrison continued by saying that the day was about having fun and unwinding with friends and family.
This evening we are catering to 500 children, and the aim
is to have as much persons, children represented in this as much as possible. You know, it's Christmas season, and if it's the one time for the year we try to make the children happy, it's at this time. So we take great pleasure in contributing and donating towards the district.
Morrison highlighted that this marks the second year of the celebration, providing children from diverse backgrounds with an opportunity to feel valued.
Just last week we had the Christmas lighting up at the district office, and we are more than happy to do this. I don't know what next year will say, but let us see how every year goes. But we are more than happy to welcome and entertain the children here this evening.
Tanika Cruikshank, Tobago Updates Television News.
Now for the weather update from the TNT Met Office. Tonight's weather forecast anticipates generally clear and cool conditions, despite a few isolated showers, with low temperatures reaching 25 degrees. Tomorrow, the outlook is mainly hot and sunny during the day, while overnight is expected to be generally clear and cool. There is a medium chance of encountering a few cloudy patches with showery intervals, particularly over central and the southwestern areas. Additionally, there is a mild concentration of Saharan dust in the atmosphere. Temperatures are projected to rise to 31 degrees Celsius with a heat index of 35 degrees. Seas are moderate with waves up to 2 meters in open waters and below 1.2 meters in sheltered areas. Sunrise is at 6:12 a.m. and the sunset at 5:41 p.m. And that's how we end this evening's newscast, recapping the headlines. Ghanaian social media influencer visits the island. Minority leader accuses Chief Secretary of failing to provide accountability to Tobago. PNM Tobago Council celebrates its stalwarts, and in sport, Tobagonian takes third place in the Run Barbados Sandown Half Marathon despite adversity. I'm Patricia Nicholson Richards, thanking you so much for joining us and wishing you a good night.